Something unique, something different, something cool. What could that be? I'm Tim.
I'm Wyatt. He's my dad.
That's my son. 2 dudes.
1 truck.
A million things to do.
1 life to live.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Positive Crunch YouTube channel. We appreciate you stopping by, as always. So, was actually searching around for some more drum cam videos to react to, and I came across what looks like a pretty neat video. I'm not sure, it's a 2-parter, so either way, it is with Marco Hietala of Nightwish. It's actually a Roland studio kind of thing. So I guess maybe it says here Boss ME-50B Part 1. So I'm going to say that he's trying out maybe a new pedal or some kind of equipment. But I wonder, when I see stuff like this, if there's some secrets that may be found, because Marco's tone and his bass, he does not play a 5-string. He is a traditional old school dude, and he's a 4-stringer. So that throws him in kind of a pickle sometimes, I imagine, depending on where where he needs to go. Like if he needs to reach other octaves and so on like that, and he runs out of string or bass anyway. So I thought maybe we'd do this. We do a lot of drum cam videos. I know this is not like a bass cam video live, but hey, who knows? You bass players out there, maybe there's something you've been looking for, and this video is something that may help you find something or learn something new about Marco. It looks like it's about 5 years old, so it's been out there for a while, but it really, in terms of views, about 60,000 views. So, you know, we'll watch it, we'll react to it, maybe we'll learn something. Stick around.
Hey, if you're new here, go ahead and just hit that subscribe button. Let's get to it.
So each one of these, of the 2-part section, is about 2 minutes to 3 minutes long. So not very long at all, but we'll let's watch them and see. I'm gonna film it anyway, so you know, if it's trash then you'll never see this, but if it's something kind of cool, we'll put it out there. And bam.
Good morning, afternoon, evening, or good night to everybody there.
Funky.
This is Mr. Marco Hietala from Nightwish, that's me. And I'm here at the Roland Finland headquarters. Woo! Well, it should be a well-known fact because it's already in the internet pages and everything that we're doing a little bit of a cooperation with Roland guys. And what they provided for me is actually this very nice bass pedal board, Boss ME-50B, which I'm using on the album Endless Forms Most Beautiful, and also will be using live. And as people usually know by this time, is that my basic sound with the bass is always, it's something that's always added with a little bit of a crunch and distortion. So this is how it basically sounds as it is bare. You can hear there's a bit of a crunch there, especially if I pull in some, you know,
oh my goodness.
Here. And there's my basic sound, which I use basically in everything, because if you have a little bit of a grasp of dynamics in your hands, you can also play really easy stuff with it. and then you don't even hear the distortion, and whenever you go a little bit harder, it'll come through and it'll give a nice punch to the music that we do. Some have defined it as heavy metal, and distortion in heavy metal is pretty much essential.
Wow. That was cool. Man, any of you bass players, what equipment do you guys use? What pedal? What gets you the tone and sound that you're looking for? All right, let's get geared up here, and I'll get the second one going. Okay, real quick, I was actually wrong. It's a three-parter, so here we go. Bam, part 2.
So, but back to the effects, and there's, for instance, the album's title is Endless Forms Most Beautiful, and there's a title track also called that. And on that particular song there's a very nice groovy pounding riff right after the middle part of the song, kind of a C part thing where there's a guitar riff going. And so forth. And this is where we actually go out of the range of my bass guitars, because I don't use 5-string. I'm an old school guy. I'm a 4-string guy. So what I do here is that I use the pedal. I add from this filter tone section an octave to the sound, basically the old octaver effect. I also put the sensitivity bottom to its full, depth of tone to its full, and then depending on my feeling of the situation, I add the effect level, and now it's a little bit over half. And this is now how the thing sounds when I play it up from here, where I can do the whole riff so that I can get down enough.
Yeah.
So even though I'm here quite up the neck, it's still very much low end and below bottom, and it has a good groove to the overall effect of the sound that we have on the album. Let's see how it works in the live situations. I expect the subwoofers will be punished.
Alright, that's the end of part 2, and now there is a part 3, so hang on a moment, let me get that set up, we'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Bam!
I also like to add a little bit of twist to that particular sound with a little bit of a flanger from the modulation section, and now it sounds like this. And you can hear how nicely it gives a certain boost to depending on where the effects modulation is going. In certain hits that I do with the peck to the string, it adds up a little bit more punch and a little bit upper end attack to those, which is a nice, it's a nice substance there, and it comes randomly depending on the modulation time, and I like that a lot. So this is how I basically did the sound. Of course, well, when you got the drums of Mr. Kai Harter pounding away and guitars of Mr. Empoburen and strumming away the same riff, you can really hear that exceptional sound that well, but well, you can't win everything. Okay, and then actually back to the flanger. I'll take the octave away, and now you got just the flanger. which gives it a nice little twist when you do a bit of a more like solo kind of bass. Which, for instance, in the song Bless the Child, I have this kind of a mellow part thing which comes before the last choruses of the song, where we go really soft in that particular chorus, where I'm doing some chords with the bass, and this is how it sounds with the flanger. Which gives that particular place a really nice.
Sounds so awesome.
So yeah, this thing is going to be really handy for me in the live situations. Hopefully it'll be enjoyable for you to hear as well. Okay, nice things. Grateful to the guys at the Roland.
Tell me that guy don't have a little funk in his soul. That was cool. So you will be seeing this. I'm going to go ahead and edit the film or the video and put it out there. I thought it was real interesting. He gave you some insights on some different things, such as certain songs, things from a certain album, what he likes, what he doesn't, or what he does to modulate between. That was a cool video. I'm glad I found it, and the original ones don't have a lot of views at all. Matter of fact, part 3, I think it was only like 15,000 views. So hopefully you're seeing this for the first time. I hope you enjoyed. If you're a Nightwish fan, especially you super fans out there who watch and do and know everything, maybe this is something that you haven't seen. So I hope that you've enjoyed it as much as I did. Marco is quite a talent and quite a cool character, and I hope that, and I've been trying to, as I go, trying to find some more stuff that's more individualized towards individual artists or musicians. And sometimes it's hard when you get on the front line to do live stuff, because you can't really isolate the actual musician themselves. Kind of like with the drum cams, obviously you can get more of the drums because of the overall and the placement. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this. I know I have. And when life gets you down, keep thumping your strings and do your thing. Just keep on keeping on. Stay awesome. Rock on.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody.